the subject, but at least it makes an influence impression of which face of the coin does it think important. It makes the first impression about the subject in the hearts of the audience, and that, of course, changed the course of our thinking to a large extent. So, to a certain extent, yes, the media is controlling some of our decisions. Nowadays, media clearly tells that if you are thinking like this, you are not right. You must rethink like the way they tell you to. The forms of media have big impact on the way you think. They feed us with endless promises and bombard us with advertisements, comics, etc. They control what we think, whether we like it or not. They are here to stay. The best two thing to do is to be confident on what we believe in and tell not let them fry our brains with their gimmicks. It media which has made it necessary for us to have our toothpaste with salt and mint as if you are going to eat it. It's media, social media which has forced us think of count of friends on Facebook and not the number of real friends on which we can count upon. No one can deny the fact that in 2014 general elections of India, it was social media and other mass media which took Modi every nook and corner of the country. The media met a different perception of his leadership, and people gave clear mandate historically to him, and some leaders were made pappu by the same media itself, who still carry the same image in public. It was the effect of TV, newspaper, and social media which gave a broad coverage to the anti-corruption movement under Emma Hazari ji, which also projected Mr. Arvind Kejriwal as a game changer, Aam Aadmi in politics, who again got people's mandate with a huge margin. The point here is that media is neither bringing the real issue before the public nor it leaves the judgment on the audience, but they have their judgments and they imposed on us, which due to continuous repetition fits well in our mind, and we are tended to take decision accordingly. Last but not least, I have to share with you the quote of George Orwell. He said, "The people will believe what the media tells they believe." Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Welcome. And one thing that you can add more examples related to today's life. Likewise, COVID-19 example as well, because media has get a role to discover all news related to COVID-19. So you can take this example as well. And one thing I have noticed that you were shivering and getting confused while speaking. And overall good content, but you should add new examples and what happened. And second thing is that the voice modulation. First you start it was good and nice, but by the time you were getting confused more. Overall good, but need to improve more because it's your last class. I expect more than that. Yes, who's next? Priya, do you want to speak?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. What about you?
Me also good. I start.
Okay. To start.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I start my presentation topic with a beautiful quotation. A strong woman know she has strength enough for the journey, but a woman of sorry.
Mother, open, close your
Hello?
mic. 1 minute, wait. Yes, speak now, Priya.
Is there everything okay?
Yes, speak now.
Okay, I again start.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. My presentation topic is equality of man and woman. I start again my presentation with a beautiful quotation. A strong woman know she has strength enough for the journey, but a woman of strength know it is the most important journey where she becomes strength. Equality of man and woman exists when both axes and both ability are shared to their equal life, but distribution of power and influence have equal opportunities and financially independence through their work and other through any setup business and equal they can develop their personality equal ambitions, but sorry, in our country this is not possible for any woman, any girl, because in our country we don't equal to think that girl can do this anything, and if she can do then she is right, or she if and for example she cannot able, they think then she cannot able, she can do anything. And the main reason why girls are not able to achieve their goals and their life beginning past asking permission, they waste their full life to satisfy their family, satisfy their relations, but no one can support her, no one can give without any beginning and any acceptable permission. Girls want to be place their dreams about, but they cannot able full their aim because of society does not give authority to give girls. They cannot achieve, no matter how talent they have and how much they are talented in their school life, in their college life, even in their university life. No one can think then she is talented and she can do anything without any support, without any suggestion, because she is also a living thing. She is also a human, but no one think this. People always think then if she can go everywhere, she first ask the permission. Without permission, she cannot go. We are living in a society where we have male dominancy, and that why? Because parents give their authority. Boys never want any type of permission, any type of discussion. They can do always what they want, but no can stop them, no can ask them then why you are doing this, why you are going this place. But always whenever she can go with their friends, with their family friends, but family always ask her then why you can go, what actually problem you can plan this situation or this anything. Even we have great examples where women lead our society, like Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto, Mariam Nawaz, and there are many other women. In the Middle East, it is about changing values such as respectable women, and people give respect because she deserve that. If any woman deserve her respect, her talent, her appreciate, then you can give her. Now I am ending my presentation with a beautiful quotation once again. Both men and women should feel free to be strong. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And first of all, there are grammatical mistakes, and you can conclude it with the equality as well. Okay, you have to give suggestion that woman and man can be equal. And there were grammatical mistakes, like you said that woman is a plural. Okay, there is just a spelling change. Overall, good, nice improvement. I have remembered your first speech and the last competition speech as well. So good improvement. But you need to improve your content as well. You was getting confused while speaking as well. Okay. Who is next? Yes, Meher. Yes, Meher.
Sir, can I start?
Yes.
The question that all we should ask is, what is real wealth? Most of us think of wealth as money, property, and power. So in such a case, it would just be a material prosperity and an abundance of possessions. But this type of wealth is only a part of real wealth. Money is just a tool, but real wealth is something that makes life worthwhile. It is probably said that money can buy everything, but is it really so? Of course not. First, I would like to ask that whether money can buy time or happiness, satisfaction or confidence or health or love. These are the small things which we are never going to get, no matter how much money we spend. As a great leader, he said, true wealth is not mired in money or status or power. It is mired in the legacy we leave behind for those we love and those we inspire. This is so true because after the death of a people, nobody remembered the fame and wealth one had in the world, but is only remembered by the quality of his heart. A beautiful quote says, measure wealth not by the things you have, but by the things you have for which you would not take money. The quote basically says that those things, the things you wouldn't trade for money, they are what makes you wealthy. Not in the traditional monetary sense, but in spirit deep inside. That's where true wealth resides. It resides in truly valuable things which we would never trade for anything. Those are the things which make us wealthy in spirit, and they help us find happiness within us. That is true wealth. Real wealth should never be mired in money or possessions. In my perspective, I believe that our wealth is not mired by money or our ability to pay the bills. In fact, it is mired by the degree of happiness and satisfaction you have towards life. For example, I think that a poor, healthy, happy family is much wealthier than a rich, sick, broken family. The close poor families have something money cannot measure up to, which is love and health. Wealth could also be measured by having good friends, enjoyable times, hopes, and dreams. To me, these things are the unpurchasable treasures that define true wealth. Yeah, it's good to have money and the things that money can buy, but it's so important to check up once in a while and make sure you haven't lost the things that money can buy. Thank you.
Welcome. Good pronunciation, good grammar, as well as your content was good. Nicely prepared. And everything was good. But in the end, you should add some main points that really impact your topic as well. Up till now, like Maliha, Priya, and you all should add some more points in the last, because opening and the ending of a speech really create a big impact to listeners. Okay? Yes, madam.
Sir, should I start?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. I'm here today to talk about an interesting topic. Real learning occur in classroom? Have you ever thought why we all are sent to classrooms? For learning one thing or other thing? Definitely the answer will be to study, get a job, career, earn money, etc. Learning do occur in the classroom, but it's just for academic purposes. Where to grab marks, boost among others, the real goal of education or learning is to prepare a child to reach his elderhood. Means to become a person with good morals, behaviors, and good problem solving or taking decision of his or her life. Does a child or a student learn to make decisions through a classroom? How many of today's children have a chance to learn the moral ethics in a classroom? But I definitely not satisfied that a child learned to tie his tie or to tie his shoelaces from classrooms. I think the first learning of one child is his home. We know that each and every child will imitate their parents or elders at their homes in many things. So the first learning starts from home. For example, we see our parents respecting their elders and we learn to do that. These are the models we learn from outside the classrooms. Problem solving is another factor. As I mentioned, the needs of the person to survive, like food, shelter, etc. During our childhood, parents will solve and guide our problems. To succeed in this, we should know how to find the needed information as well, how to use it. So, if not in classroom, then where is the best place for real learning? Yes, home first. But all the life will not be sheltered inside the home, under the wings of parents. The rule of the world or the rule of the universe that one day we lose our precious things. And I think for one man, his or her precious things were parents. So one day we have to lose them. But we have a world around us, people around us. The real world is the best place to learn. And also is the famous saying, experience is the best teacher. Some of us have learned many things from our good or bad experience, which we did not get from our classroom. Just like in our daily routine, we see a spider making his web, and other someone come and break that web, and again that spider make another web. This also gives us a great experience. A best example of learning through observation is King Solomon, who lost his battle 18 times and after that learned his lesson by seeing a spider. Another best example of a real learning is Abraham Lincoln, who became the American president among blacks. Around us, also all people who have real education to face the life. Many of our great grandfathers may not have been schools at that time, but still they lived successfully in their lives. Living in the real world have enabled them for that. So let me conclude that it's high time we guide our children to learn things from the world outside, also apart from the academics. And after that, I just want to say that every step of our life gives us experience, just like observations. Sometimes it may be full of sorrows, sometimes it may be full of experience. Not only schools is the place to learn. Our life by side is also a place to learn. Thank you.
Welcome, Mada. Your content was good, but it needs to improve more. You should add examples of today's era as well. You can add your own examples like that. I cannot learn that much from my classes as well. I can learn from outside of the society because real learning comes from your home, from your society, from your culture, from your environment, not only from the class. Okay? So these things should be added in this speech as well. Overall good, did well, and I'm happy for all you because you all have did best and throughout this course. So this is your today's last class, but remember one thing. In your life, you will learn many courses, many you can get many degrees and get many courses, okay? But learning never ends. Remember this thing. Course will start and it will finish. But learning never ends. So, wish you best of luck throughout your career. And one thing that we will have another live session. It's totally depend upon the purpose of life and career selection as well. So I will invite you when it will happen, or I don't know the exact date, but I will send you a message, maybe personally or in the group as well. So this is all for me. Do you want to say something? You can say on mic as well. Thank you, Priya. Thank you, Malia. Anyone wants to say something on mic? And I will announce your result after some time. I will announce your results after some time and send text in the group as well, okay? Do not worry about it. Yes, Mada, you want to say something?
Sir, is there any certificate?
I'm not sure about it, but you will get as well. You will get. Thank you. No one wants to talk on mic. Should I end this class? Thank you, Mada. Yes, Priya.
Hello.
Yes, Priya.
Yes, sir. Actually, thank you so much because there are many different courses, but your course is such a great opportunity. Actually, for me, I'm not related with any other one, but I'm really thankful because there are very great knowledge. I know some classes I was absent, but due to my NGO, as you know, but some classes which I attend, I really get some knowledge, and that's why I'm thankful. Because every teacher have knowledge, but some teacher have a discipline, a system, which you have. And thank you so much once again. Nothing else.
Welcome, it's my pleasure, but I will suggest you that improve your grammar as well because
Yes, I'm trying.
it will create a good impact when you speak in front of some people, okay?
Yes, sir.
Wish you best of luck for your career and all of you as well. It was a great month for me as well because I have also enjoyed this kind of learning. Yes, Malia Meher, do you want to talk something or should I end this class?
Sir, I am speechless.
Why?
Sir, because I can't explain your teachings.
Okay, thank you. So, students, Allah Hafiz, and
Last
wish you have a good luck. Allah Hafiz, students.
Hafiz.